let me just rewind, because experience is something that's not a value, but I need the people to know that that's the best value you can ever have. In fifth grade, I used to have a book of Pokemon. Not to go back that far, but I just want to
No,
elaborate
that's cool. No,
my,
no, for
my
sure. No,
my
go ahead.
mindset, or why my mindset is like this. In fifth grade, I used to have a book full of Pokemon cards, right? And I never forget. I brought my collection to school one day, and one of the kids was like, I had a lot of doubles. Like I had at least like the first 10 pages was all holographics. So my book was very intriguing when I pulled it out. And I'll never forget, a kid was like, "Yo, would you sell me this Onyx and this and this?" And at that moment, I understood the value of just having something that people want. So it clicked to me. I was like, I sold the doubles, all my doubles I had, I sold them. And I put in my mind, like, damn, if I could sell my doubles, I can go to the car store every Friday and I have more chances to win more holographics. So I was in, because once my collection was so potent that I was just trying to get holographics. Because I knew if I get like a Charizard or a Venusaur, something just fire, I could sell it for 150 instantly because the car store was giving it up for that. So that's when I started to understand this supply and demand, right? This business. And so when you ask me about the music, I approach it business. I know that if I make a hot product, I just got to figure out how to get it to the people. Marketing. Same way I figured out when I made a hat, I got to go to the beach because I got to be in front of people. You know, same way when we put the hats in the Beverly Center, I knew it was gonna sell because we was in front of people. So the name of the game is just making something hot. The product got to be hot. Like I don't. I mean, that's just my opinion. When the product is hot, it just holds more value.
All right.
You right? But the name of the game, you can have a hot product, but you got to be able to know how to market it. And I feel like I'm a great marketer because I've been marketing my whole life. Like, from I sold everything, man. Like not like that, but I've hustled my whole life. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like people in the city that know me will tell you that. They will confirm that. So whether it was Kool-Aid gummies, whether it was selling sidekicks, ninth grade, that's how I really got my name to fame. Is um Shout out to Mexican E and Sean. I'll never forget they had pulled up to the block and Sean was like, hop in the car. And I'm like, bet. So we hop in the car. At the time I had an I-730 and an I-95. But everybody knew I was sell. Like that was just my thing. Like I would hustle everything. So he was like, I'll never forget, he pulled out the sidekick. And I'm talking about this. This is the gray joint, the very first sidekick. So when I
Yeah.
talk about the sidekick 2, the LXs, all that, I'm talking about the very first sidekick. He pulled it out brand new in the box. And he like, you think you can move these? And I'm like, yeah. But I'm saying it was crazy because I said yeah too, because I wanted it too. I wanted it for myself. So I'm like, yeah, I can move them. So he like, bet I'm gonna give you 4 of them. He gave me 4. Now the night before I go to school, I'm thinking out how I'm gonna market this product. So then I came up with a plan. I told myself I'm gonna take only one to school. I'm gonna have mine. One is already mine now. I'm using mine because they was burnouts. So they work. You know what I'm saying? I'm on LL Instant Messenger. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. I'm using it. I'm learning how to use it. So when I do market it, I can show people what it do.
Right.
So I took one to school. I left the 3 at the house. So I said, I'm not gonna bust it out until lunchtime. I'm gonna wait till I'm sitting on the bench until everybody get their pizzas or whatever, and I'm gonna just and it was up. Like I whipped it out, and then next thing you know, within like 3 4 minutes, it's a crowd around me. What is that? Because I was the only person at the school had it.
Right.
And so this is even before the Jay Z
And
"Excuse Me,
and and
Miss"
this
video
and
come
this is
out.
what
This
this
before
you
the
said it's like seventh grade. You said
no, this ninth grade.
ninth grade.
This
Okay.
ninth grade. And so I mean, you know what I'm
After that, it
saying?
was up.
It was up, you know what I'm saying? And so once again, that supply and demand. I knew the product was hot. I knew it was hot, but now it's
Hmm.
like, how do I present the product? You know what I'm saying? And so at the time, everybody was on Boost. Niggas either had Nokias or I-95s or 730s. You know what I'm saying? And so I knew instant messenger was hot. Now everybody will go everybody will go home and get on instant messenger when they get home, but this has instant messenger on it. So I
Right,
knew that was
right.
the marketing sale, like, oh, whoop de whoop. So it's just understanding, man. I tell people like, I can see something and know exactly where we could take it.